I do. You know why? He don't care if I'm purple. He's gonna play the same way. I am so sick of hearing people say, "I don't play good against girls."
Yeah, no, he's gonna play the same way.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know
If I beat Steve, I did something. You know, because there ain't no excuses. Yeah, Steve plays good. He's a grinder. He's a really good grinder. Yeah. Yeah. That's that's brutal. Yeah. Because at that point you're thinking, I got this. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We are watching Steve Page and Greg Taylor. Steve's from around Roanoke, and Greg is from around Lynchburg, Virginia. Both good players. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Greg's Fargo is higher, but in this, I don't think that matters. I think it's who wants it more. And you got to be a fear to Steve because Steve's a grinder. Greg's a grinder too, but I've seen Steve grind it out a many a time. Think the world of Steve because he's the only one I would never have to worry about saying, I play bad because I don't like playing a girl. He don't care if you're purple. He's gonna play you the same way and he's gonna give you the respect. If you beat him, that's why I really like Steve. Now, Greg has gotten on the 4 ball. I guess he's gonna pull back and try to play the 5 inside. Think he's gonna shoot it with a little bottom left. I mean, sorry, bottom right. And that might have been a little center right, but he came back perfect. He's great. Just make the 5. I can't see the exact angle, so I don't know if he can just make it and stop or pull back, pull back like 2 inches or whatever. I can't tell. He may have an angle run into the 6. I can't tell that. So let's see what happens here. Oh no, he had a perfect angle. Just stop the cue ball and he's perfect. Now, I don't know if he has to draw back above the 7. I don't think he can draw below it. I think he's got to draw above it. Oh, he went across. Okay, that's good. It's a good shot. I thought he was a little too close to go, a little too close to the 6 to go to the side rail, but he got there. He's going to draw this back. Good shot. He looks a little straight and a little flat, but I mean, the 9's in the center of the table. You got several pockets you can play it in. He's just got to figure out what he wants to do here. Oh, by the way, I'm Christy Norris. I'm going to commentate a little bit for you. We're going to have fun watching this. I may have to stop and go play in a minute, but. And look here, I got my buddy Greg beside me.
What is up?
What is up? We are watching this match. 2 grinders.
2 grinders indeed. I was saying earlier to someone on the side, I love how Greg plays. I didn't like how he hit that 9-ball button.
Neither did his arm.
Yeah, my
Oh
goodness.
my God.
That was like massive discomfort. I think that might be a little bit of, rack one stream table, maybe not jitters, but just like a little uncomfortable.
It's just going to ease it in.
Yeah, right.
But he kind of fired it and his arm went for a loop.
If you're going to spear it like that, you want it to be a confident spear, not like a,
He hit the ball good, but it looked really ugly.
It was jerky. Greg, if you rewatch this, you know we're right.
And Stephanie just brought me some duck bacon
Wontons, hell yes.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Time for trim. This is at Break Time Billiards in Cary, North Carolina. And what a fantastic pool hall this place is. Yep.
Good atmosphere. Super good staff. Love the staff here. They're always good to me and they take care of me. Drunk or sober.
Yep. Preferably drunk. No, staff is fantastic, top to bottom. I mean, Sarah and Tony do a great job. The food specials, as always, are just
I had
fantastic.
bao buns.
Everything's always good.
The bao buns were great today. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, they're good.
Jazzes.
Yeah, little appetizer tacos. Yeah,
Did you?
yeah, I had them.
Yeah, I had them for lunch. They were great.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Have you never had a bao bun before? Oh, it's steamed up. Oh man, they're beautiful. Did they fry them a little?
I think they did.
Yeah, they were. Because usually a bao bun is more like a pillow. It's like a cloud that you're eating.
It was very soft, and I was trying to figure out. I said, "What kind of bread is
They
this?"
toasted them or something. They were like slightly cooked on the outside, which I really liked.
Yeah.
And I just ordered wings.
It was very
Nice.
good though.
Yeah, I just ordered the turkey melt. I'm a sucker for a good turkey melt.
So once
I'm just saying, I do not think I've had anything bad here yet.
No.
I'm
No, you don't get bad food there.
at least twice.
Yep. Yeah, so big shout out to Break Time for hosting and making everyone happy.
So one of the bartenders, Maddie, I think last tournament we were here, recommended mixing the mango habanero and the teriyaki sauce on the wings, and it was really good. So
That
that's what I just
sounds
ordered.
really intelligent.
Greg,
It's
Greg,
like sweet and spicy.
Yeah, you said the word habanero and I was sold.
Mhm.
He did get a little straight, but I think he's the kind of guy that rolls balls with confidence. So playing this to go to the side pocket is no issue for him. It's not ideal, though. I agree with you.
doing that
Yeah, eventually it's going to break down.
just sooner or later.
Yeah.
And now you got to do something with it because you can't just roll up.
The 7-ball sits in an okay spot where I think you can really get there on either side of the 6. I like what he decided to do here. Yeah, that's a good shot. Because now he can shoot the 7 in the same pocket as the 6, and hopefully it's a stop shot, and it's 2-0. We got some bad beats going on behind us in the poker world.
So, Greg, how's your tournament going?
Which one? The one I'm going to run in 2 weeks?
This one,
Oh.
the one you're playing in.
I had a bye in the first round.
A walkover in the second round.
My opponent did let me back to the table a couple too many times. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Colin was just being nice to me today. I know it.
Yeah, it was not my best match.
It was not his best match.
No, if I played against you the way I played against Don, I'd probably been 7-3, 7-4.
You every time I turned around when you were playing Don, you were at the table making something happen. That was a nice win for you because Don plays. The first time I met Don, he beat me in a handicap tournament 4-4. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm
Don.
giving this guy 4 games on the wire.
Which one's Don?
Don is the only person in the room with a PhD, I believe.
Probably.
And I don't think that he wears a badge about that.
No, he does not look like. If you had to say pick out the one PhD,
I know y'all can't see this, but what I'm saying is, one of y'all point this out to me.
He's on table 1 right now with the ponytail.
oh yeah,
That's who I thought you
He's
were
the
talking
old
about.
Complete gentleman.
The old hippie.
Yeah.
He is awesome. I've known him for years. So
I think you got to get a little closer to your mic over there.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. They go in and out a little bit.
So I first met Don a few years ago. I used to run a Monday night 8-ball tournament at the Speakeasy in Carborough on a couple of bar boxes. And Don, after a couple of months, started becoming a regular in the tournament. He was the first person to win it back to back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Don can play. Don can run out.
And then when that tournament ended, we formed, from all the regulars, we formed 2 9-ball teams that played at the Green Room in Durham on Mondays. And Don was on that team, so I was still playing the league with him. We're not on the same team, but I still play league with him there. But he is on my USAPL 10-ball team.
Oh, all right. So I'll see you guys this Sunday. Yeah, he's a pleasure of a man to be around. So
Very, very intelligent.
You know, the more that we talk about this pool community, there's really not anyone you can say a whole lot of bad things about. Just a bunch of good people getting together.
Pool really attracts good people.
In this area, yeah. But
that's not gonna work.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah. I didn't like that shot choice at all, honestly.
Weren't crazy about it.
If you're going to shoot that ball, you have to hit it 100 miles an hour, I think.
Yeah.
And go all the way around.
You got to commit.
Yeah.
Easy safety.
Yeah, you got lucky.
See how he gets this. Very good.
I don't know if it's very good. I think it might just be
I
good.
think it needed to be harder. Get that
What I'm
people
saying is the table is so bad right now as far as all those balls being stuck up together.
Yeah, but I think that if he can bump the 4 with the 2 and get frozen on the 6.
I don't think he's going for that.
Yep.
Maybe he's.
Yeah, that was the shot. Anything like that where you could really use the 6.
Yeah.
As it stands,
He did leave the 1 railer.
Yeah.
It does need some spin.
I think I like 2 rails more than 1 here.
But Steve's going to shoot the 1 railer. I've watched him shoot this shot 1,000,000 times.
Just a lot of
I'm just saying.
left spin.
So you guys both like 1 instead of going to the second rail past the
I
side?
just said I knew that's what Steve was going to shoot.
Wow.
You got it.
That's
wow.
super
Oh
crafty.
my gosh.
Yeah, he hit that great. It was fine.
He's a great guy.
So this 1 railer is far more brutal. Doesn't appear the 2 is frozen, but being jacked up.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
watch
it's
the hit.
so hard to not put any accidental side spin. I think. No.
Hit it good?
Yep. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. No.
That's a good hit if they all fall.
Yeah, it was a good hit. Good hit. Unfortunately for Greg, I think this is a pretty easy stop shot.
Yep. Just freeze it on the floor so the
Yeah.
roll up table and
Mhm.
yeah.
Shoot it with like 1 or 2 degrees of angle just to take away the rail if he can too. Like he can really be devastating with this shot.
Mhm.
That's
He's not gonna love that. It's good. Yeah.
you prefer to pull the cue ball back a little bit.
Yeah. What I was saying is just if you can get on that 4 ball just a pinch more,
Yeah.
that this 1 rail out is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cuts that off.
But
You
as it
really only
sits,
leave a Z shot at that point.
yeah, well, or like a 4, yeah, something crazy. But as it stands, like I think Greg's a huge favorite to hit this ball.
I'd expect so.
Oh, that was scary.
Good shot.
Love me some safety battles.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of the time, if I'm watching a match on YouTube, I'll just wait till and I watch the safety battle until I know somebody's going to run out, and then I'll just fast forward to the
Yeah.
track.
Mhm.
It's like I know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's this rack when you're watching a pro.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing that the run out has become so mundane for those guys. So what do you like? You're sitting more down the barrel, Colin. You think he can get the cue ball towards the 6 and back to that's the shot.
Oh,
Inch more pace, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, but it's
no, he is. She cannot see the 2.
Good shot, then.
Just got there, just barely.
So while he eyes this up, we can we didn't talk about Christie's. First round win you had was quite impressive, ma'am. Yeah. You guys were going back.
I stayed ahead most of the time until we got to I was up 4-2, and then he wins like 3 games in a row. Playing jazz, he wins 3 games in a row and makes it 5-4. So then I make it 5-5. Then I win the next game to get on the hill first, and then he wins. So we're hill.
Yeah.
And he missed, I think, the
Yeah, and I really liked your out at the end there. I was tuned in, and you hit the 8 ball with a lot of confidence. Because that's a shot you can rattle for no reason. Like you look back on it after and be like, why did I miss that ball?
I just wanted to make sure I got on that 9.
Yeah.
There was not going to be any excuse for me not winning that game.
Yep.
If I lost, it was going to be because I missed the 8.
Yep.
Weren't going to be because I missed the 9.
Yeah. And you got dead straight.
I won my next match too.
Who do you play after that?
His name was Steve. I can't remember his last name.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know him, but I saw him earlier.
Yeah, I had a nice win there, a 7-1 win. So
Okay, that's a winner right there.
damn, that's nice, Steve.
It's gonna be a real tough hit.
Yeah, that's. I used the word devastating before. That's the definition of it. It looks like
Might have the 1 rail.
I
I
can.
think he does.
So 1 rail.
I think you'd have to
Through that gap.
traded it up.
It's got
Yeah.
rail.
If he wasn't so jacked up over the 7, the 2 rail could be there too. But I think you have to take the 1 rail because you have the full access to the ball.
Oh, he didn't make it.
Just drill it, and that's fine.
Must be good, clean living. I don't know.
I actually made a shot similar to that in my match against Dom, and I lined it up to make it in the side pocket and drilled it.
Doesn't that feel great? Those are the moments where you want to stop it and just be like, I meant to do that.
Like, was anybody watching that?
Don was watching it, but I did the Chris Melling method, went around, measured it from the rail to the ghost ball.
Thank you. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be too much for me to eat while I do this with you guys, I think. Is that no duck wonton?
Hey, y'all pay no attention if we're crunching. We're just saying the food is good.
My wings good. When my wings come, I'm definitely gonna have to take a little break. Can't eat wings and do commentary at the same time.
Yeah, I'm probably going to pop out of the box and shove this down because I am also just very hungry. Carrots and celery can only take you so far. No.
And I stole one of his chips.
Yeah.
He didn't need that one.
All right. I'm gonna. Which one is mine?
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right. Greg has left us for dead. He's going to eat his food.
On table 9, I think Adam just took a 2-0 lead against Barry.
Oh. Actually, I thought it was 3-0. I guess maybe it's 2-0. Okay.
It says 1-0 right now on my digital pool. I could be
Out there it says 2-0, and I thought he was already up 2-0. I can't tell.
The app can be laggy.
I may be wrong. I don't know. I thought Adam had already beat him 2 games, but I could be wrong.
And Adam just flew the cue ball off the table on that break. Barry will get ball in hand. I can't see it. Greg's in my way.
Barry wouldn't play 9 anyway. He's going to try to run out.
Oh, those two matched up in the quarterfinals last Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Adam beat Barry, then beat Mike Davis, and then beat Jason Rogers.
The only thing I don't like about that tournament is when you get down to the final 8, it's just single elimination.
Mhm.
And Barry had not lost a match all day. And then he loses 1 match and he's out.
I think the reason for that is that's the only way it can be run in one day.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's just, I don't know. It's just disheartening. Something,
Yeah, because Adam had lost to Josh Padron earlier on.
Great. Yes. So, like I say, Adam had lost a match. Barry has not lost a match. Then he loses a match and he's out.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
But having said that, you knew that going into the tournament that is the tournament structure.
yeah,
So
I know. I'm just not crazy about it.
cue ball got
But
kissed into
I
the
do
side.
like the 1 day thing.
Yes. Because if you did try to do a 32-person real double elimination, and that would have gone till 10 a.m. Like it went to 4 a.m. as it was.
It didn't for me. I left.
Nah.
All right. Steve's got ball in hand. Now, the score here is 3-0, Greg. But yet again,
Steve's a
Steve the
shooter.
grinder.
He's not out of this match at all.
There is no give up in Steve.
It's there.
Oh, I'm eating too much here. I got to play in a little while. Steve's got the fridge out.
You just need to stun over to the left just a little bit. Oh, to draw back for the side pocket. I like that. Couldn't tell what side of the 2 he was on. It looks like he can stun this into the side and use the 8-ball as a stopper. We'll hold him for the 4.
Yeah, I think so. He might be trying to make the ball and just bump the 8 out so he can shoot the 4.
Yeah, just like that. This 8 almost covered the pocket for the 7, but it didn't. That means a 7 to the 8 is an easy.
Oh, yeah, that's an easy transition.
So he just needs to get good on the 5 here so he can get from the 6 to the 7.
Okay. I like this. You can just roll the 5 in the side. Play 6, 7, 8, 9. Bob's gonna. Nice. He had the angle coming this way, so
That's how hard it is for us to see the angles from here.
and anybody that's watching it on TV and thinks they can see the angle, You cannot.
It's amazing. You'd be sitting in your chair, and then it's your turn to shoot, and you're looking at the table, and you think, "Oh, I know what I'm going to do with this shot," and then you walk behind the cue ball. It's like, "Oh, that's not exactly at all what I thought the shot I was going to be shooting."
Yeah. Never near the same angle. Nice shot on the 8.
Perfect on the 9. Maybe 2 inches. 2 inches from perfect. There we go. Steve's on the board.
All right.
Mike Davis and Shane Hardy playing on table 5. Shane that put Barry into the loser's side.
I have a feeling he might be there himself in just a minute.
Yeah. He's down 2-0 right now, but Mike did just miss a 7 ball, not left any.
It's not easy.
Not easy for Frank. Adam is up 3-0 now. Looks like Greg finished his dinner and grabbed his cues. Must be going out to play.
Oh, nice break. Very
Yeah,
nice break.
Controlled the
Steve.
cue ball really well.
And he has an option. He can play it in either corner pocket,
I prefer the right as we see it.
but
I think that's
he could play it neither and still be good on the 2. You know?
yeah, just one good shot here and they should be out.
No.
Yeah, that was no gimme.
Uh-uh.
All right, my wings just arrived. They'll be too hot, so I'm gonna let them cool for a minute before I before I start eating them, which is hard to do because they smell delicious and I'm really hungry.
I'm telling you, the duck bacon wontons.
Oh, I've had those probably more than anything else here.
Yeah. I get them every time I come here. I may get other
they're
stuff too, but I always
They're
get those.
fantastic. Yeah, yeah. That probably would have been my lunch if they hadn't had that bao bun special.
Yeah, Jazz got the bao bun, whatever, and he had one left. He's like, "Here, Christy, try it." And it was very good.
So Greg didn't look like he was super happy with that shot, but he has ended up.
Well, he
Right,
ended up
but-
really good, but I mean, he hit it a little. His arm went a little wonky, which happened the first game.
I think he was wanting to come back off this bottom rail and play the 2 in the side. Oh, change the score.
Maybe.
Here's some clapping. Oh, he was still able to play inside. It was either that or
Like that, but
it was either that or we had to play a stop shot to hold for the 3 because if he rolled forward, he wasn't going to have a shot.
but this all looks like kind of cookie cutter, you know.
Yeah, now it's just stop shot near the 4's near the pocket.
Now
I like playing this with top and coming off that bottom rail.
he could, but he doesn't want to come. I would like to stay below the 6
Oh yeah,
so that I have an easy transition to the 7.
that's a good shot. And
That is,
there's a reason why
can't tell his angle.
I think he's good.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
can.
he's on the right side of the shot line, so
He can like stun draw, you know, a little bit and come out center of the table and
yeah, bottom left.
oh, he went forward. I thought he
Oh,
was just going to
yeah.
stun it out and,
That's what he-
draw it just a hair.
It looked like he was lined up way lower on the cue ball than he ended up hitting.
Yeah, maybe he's one of those people that lines up low and then goes back to where he actually wants to hit the ball, which I've always thought is weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen that.
He's
for a few
perfect.
players.
He was concerned it was going too far, but it's fine. You can literally make the 9 from anywhere as long as you're above it.
I just roll this to top off the.
Maybe a little top right just to hit the end rail and the side rail and come back out just
Yep.
like that. All right, guys, I have eaten most of my duck wontons. And now I need to go smoke a cigarette. Be prepared.
That's
It's
4-1, Greg. Now
it's like the have you seen all the series now? You know, they used to put nudity, violence, whatever. Now it has added smoking.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I am a threat to society.
I'm gonna take a break and eat my wings. I will see you back here in a little bit.
All right, we'll be back soon. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. Billy Hines coming back to run his mouth a little bit more. Greg's got a little bit of a tough one here, but you could probably bank that. It's just how's he going to get to that 4 ball? Oh, okay, he played it safe. I thought he might go on out for that. He played a nearly perfect set against me earlier. It was a fine beating I took. It was actually pretty much fun watching too. I think he missed 1 ball. Definitely a good match going on here. Either way, love watching Steve play too. He's been around my entire career. He's always solid. I'm not sure if anybody answered you there. Dance 9440. They got 10 diamonds here. We got 10. And if she can ever get one of the places next door, she'll probably add another 6 or 7. Any of these tenants move out. It stays nice and full in here for the most part, but the tables are top notch. They take very good care of the equipment.
That is number one. 1, 2, 3.
Nice shot, good speed control there. He got pretty much exactly where he wanted. Should just be a simple matter of execution from here. All goes well. So, got Dave Milliston on the hill over here with Don. He's at 5-0. Justin Mullins up 4-1 on Mike Yingling. Adam Davis putting up a good show with TK over here. He's up 4-1. Josh Schultz down 2-1. He just, it almost fell. You can see it just off to the left end of the side of the screen, or the logo may be over it. He kicked at a 2-ball there and just about skinned it in the side. Real nice. Looks like Mike Davis is up 5-0. We got Wilson and Greg Kane just getting started. And you'll forgive my eyes, I can't read the rest of them. Yeah, they do play just a little bit slower there, but they're playing pretty strong. I can't argue with it. So from there, 5-1 going to 7. Steve coming up.
Oh, the big here. Cool. Yeah.
Definitely a lively crowd in here tonight. Anybody's at home bored, you need to come on up here. A lot going on. That's going to be an interesting pick apart there. I guess as long as you can get across the table for the 4, it's not too bad. Keep that 8 out of the way on this drift here. I would assume he's going to go to the end rail and came out pretty nice there. See how he likes it.
Might, but I don't know.
Sure that ball goes by that 4. Looks like it'll squeak by the 9. I'm not sure about the 4, but he's looking at it pretty confident, so I'm assuming it does. I'm just offline from it to be able to tell. He moves that quick. He's, oh, well, okay. I guess I just assumed how quick he moved was good, but I guess it also can be hooked and just decide on a safety that fast.
That, I think you want all the trophy that's really like four times five. I'm like a sick Cary here. I think everybody's
Hit with a pretty fortunate kick there. I would assume we're going to be looking at another safe here. Yes, ma'am. We got the wonderful Christy Norris joining us back here. Get that headset strapped on.
All right.
What do you think he
I'm
does
back.
here? Is he banking this ball? Or is he going to play him a safe and tuck him in?
I can barely hear you.
Sorry about that. How's that? Really better there?
No, I can barely hear. Ooh. I can hear the music.
Can you hear me there?
Yeah.
Okay. Mic might have been a little low. You guys sound off on the chat if we don't sound good. Just ping it up and let me know. I am trying to keep an eye on the chat going on over here. It just requires leaning away from the mic. My eyes won't see it at 2.5, 3 foot range anymore.
What's the score now, Billy?
We are at 5-1. Greg's up 5-1.
Okay. But I'm gonna just tell y'all now that by no means means that Steve is out of this.
Oh no,
because he
Steve's
is
never out of
a
anything.
grinder.
Yeah, Steve's never out of anything. As I was saying when I first joined this match, he's been one of my favorite players to watch and to play. Both honestly, the entire time I've been playing, he's been around playing around here. I never back down from betting on him.
Well, I always loved to play Steve because if I won, I knew I won and there was going to be no excuses.
That's exactly right.
You know,
That's exactly.
he does not care if you're a girl, you're a child, or if you're purple.
That's right.
He is going to play you the same way. He's going to play you just as hard and will not make any excuses about what happened.
Nope. He'll give you both barrels.
Yep.
Every time.
So when you beat him, you've done something.
You really have. I'm not sure I have, but I would call it doing something if I have ever beat him. I'm sure I've gotten set on him over the years at some point.
a couple of times, and he's always so respectful and
Oh,
so
yeah.
nice, and always complimentive about a certain shot or how you hit something.
Yep. He really is a genuinely good dude. At least as far as I've ever known.
Yeah, doesn't make a lot of excuses.
No, he doesn't. When he hits one bad, he just shakes it off and keeps moving. You ask him about it afterwards, and well, that one really got me, or I did
Oh.
or whatever. But it's never I caught a bad roll or any of that.
That one kind of hurt though.
It hurt. It always hurts, especially when you're handing it back to
Now
somebody
this
playing
is
like
the
that.
winner's bracket, right?
It is.
Okay.
They're going to 7.
Hey, I'm still there in the winner's bracket.
Nice. I'm still there on the board like a few rounds back. I started out in the winner's bracket.
I had a great match, my first match with Jazz McConney. We ended up going heel, and I got fortunate. He missed a 4-ball, and I got out.
That's,
But
it's no slouching match there.
yeah, I felt like it was a good win, and then I played another guy and won 7-1. Don't get me wrong, he's not Jazz's speed, but
Right.
it was still a good win.
Mhm. Always good.
In the winner's bracket, every win's a good win.
Exactly right. I'll tell you, Greg really put on an impressive show against me earlier.
Greg's a good player. I've been knowing Greg for several years. Really good player, nice guy.
Yeah, super nice dude.
Um,
And it doesn't seem to matter. He's one of those players that is always working, because it doesn't seem to matter how perfect he gets on one. He always looks like he's just mildly dissatisfied with himself.
yes,
He's just
exactly.
like that.
It's never right.
That's right. It can be absolutely perfect. And he's like, well, damn it, it could be an inch closer. It could be.
Oh, he's gonna look back on that one. Now Steve's got to make him regret that.
It looks like from over here, it looks like it's pretty much
It
dead
looks
straight.
like it is dead straight. So let's see how Steve jerks this ball.
If history is any indication, it'll be like it was on a string.
Rodney Strickland's over here bumping me, just so y'all know.
Yeah, we can have him thrown out.
Oh, I don't know if he's going bottom. He looks like he's going center. No,
He pulled it. Yeah.
he threw it. Oh, he's another one of those that does not aim where he's shooting at.
Yeah.
That's so weird to me. I mean, I see a lot of players that aim at the bottom of the ball and
And
then
then come up.
up and shoot where they want to. And I see some aiming top. And Steve aimed center and then went with the bottom. But it's just a weird thing for me. I don't understand why you don't aim what you're shooting for.
Some of the guys that amazes me, you can look around at this, room full of champs we got going on in here, and some of them have perfect fundamentals, and you can tell that's what they really work on.
And when he said guys, he meant guys and girls is what he meant, just so y'all know.
Everybody's guys when you're talking about full. And yeah, to answer that, we definitely got the North Carolina accents. We're getting a little razz over here in the chat.
Oh, I go places, I go to tournaments all the time, and they're like, where are you from? And I'm like, North Carolina, can you tell?
I'll direct y'all to a Cadillac 3 song. You're never gonna take this accent.
Oh, y'all know what I'm saying. I don't say it exactly the way everybody else does, but you still know what I'm saying. And this is a tough shot.
Carolina, we say it the right way.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah, this is
apparently my wings are being stolen. I thought he left those for me, but
Colin gets a little touchy about his wings.
yeah,
nice shot.
Good shot,
on
Steve.
Steve.
Very good.
See him shaking off that little bit of relief on that one.
Sometimes you got to work for it.
Good match going on over here on number 3. Tommy's coming back on Adam. It looks like he had him 4-0 there, I believe at one. It was either 4-0 or 4-1, but you can't count Tommy out ever.
Oh no, never. Tommy's a beast.
I'll tell you this. I've really come to appreciate Adam's game here lately too. I met him not too long ago and been watching him a little bit. And I think he's highly underrated in a lot of situations. People, he's when he catch a gear on you, it's rough.
Sporty.
Yeah, he can get rough with you when he catches it.
Now, Colin chose to steal the wings he left from me over here, and now has decided to come sit beside me and gloat about it.
Can't trust a guy with a big, beautiful beard like that. You just
I'm
sitting there watching.
When I'm at home later on watching the streams with a beer in my hand.
I hear
I could
you.
order a wings over here too, but I'm gonna finish those and get a fresh one to go. Colin, don't do it right. If you're gonna do it right. The wings here in the back.
I'm looking at the next table behind this, and it looks like Barry's jacked up over the 8. Let's see how he hits this. 'Cause sometimes he's not still, and
That's a tough
he looked kind of still though, so I'm kind of happy with that because he looked still.
He's handed me a couple of pretty rough matches lately too.
Barry's fun.
He is. It's a blast. The result playing him's not always a blast, but it's definitely fun while you're doing it. You look up that scoreboard at the end, and, man, he really beat me that bad. Yep, grinning the whole time.
Yeah. Look at this little shot that Tommy Kennedy just shot.
Was that Mike Davis just beat Shane Hardy?
It looks like it. I see 6-1 on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
He's
I see
raking,
Mike.
so,
Well, I see Mike putting the stuff up.
I didn't see it.
He's in for the score right now.
Here we go. 7-1.
Yeah, Mike's not bad for a tall guy.
You know, we'll see.
You know,
Adam made that tough 7 shooting the 8 that he used on the hill.
Adam's been playing good lately. Last weekend.
Oh.
Ooh, ouch! I put the curse on him. But last weekend he won the pool series. Yeah. And Brass Hat.
Without Clemens, I missed that, but I hate to I missed it.
Good tournament.
And
I knew it would be. I had a butter chicken craving for.
Oh, nice.
Had to go out. And you know, Colin, it was. I almost cried. Yeah, I feel like he just kind of left.
That's weird, but he didn't
Yeah.
even get on the 6.
yeah, Steve is not playing his best. Let's put it that way.
No.
And I'm not taking anything away from Greg. Greg's playing great, but Steve has just not played the way
No, but
I
for a player
generally see him
caliber,
play.
to miss the ball, but also get nowhere near the position you wanted on the next ball.
Oh my God, what
Very
happened back there? Barry missed the 9, apparently. I don't know.
Wow, that was an easy out.
Well, it was so deep in the pocket, I don't know what happened. I
No,
didn't
I didn't
see
say the
it.
8.
The 8 was.
Oh, that-
Oh, did you see the side of that arm go out? Yeah.
His whole body. Like
Yeah. I mean, I see Tommy Kennedy jumping on the balls, but good God, that was a broad jump. Okay, Adam won that game. Oh, I think that's it. That's it. Okay. All right. Adam's moving on. I don't know who put him in the losers bracket, but I know.
Wilson and Dorsey in the first
Oh,
round.
Wilson. Okay. Hey, I beat Wilson last weekend. And I love Wilson. So he's going yes, Wilson's a great player, and I know he's going to love to hear this.
He's one of the nicest, classiest dudes.
He is so nice. And he told me, he said, I feel like you are such a great ambassador for women's pool. And I'm like, that's the first time I've ever heard that.
I feel like you are too. I'm surprised you haven't heard it more. I also understand your surprise, but I know you. You get a little loose every now and then.
Yeah, I don't mind a drink or two.
I just mean in
Five.
general, but yeah, I'll definitely have a couple of
Or
drinks. So,
five.
yeah.
15. I don't know. All right.
Wish my wife was here. I'd be having a few drinks. She's hopefully at the house watching, listening. She enjoys our commentary.
Oh, that's nice.
Every time I get home from one of these, I get to hear about whether we were funny or not. She just enjoys hearing
When
us
I'm
talk. You
gone
know.
out of town, Barry doesn't even watch my matches.
If my sister and my niece or anybody happen to be listening, hey y'all.
Oh, I think I'm up.
Then it said, uh.
All right, guys, this is Christy Norris. I'm up, so
Go too well.
I'm gonna try to go win my match, and then I'm gonna come back to you.
I got 20 on you every time. I don't even know who you're playing on. But
Maybe he'll just start giving me 20 every time I play a match. That would help.
I ain't got that many 20s. You get too far in the tournament for that. I ain't got that many 20s.
All right, guys, stay tuned and listen to Colin and Billy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks. Oh, get too low. I've hit my knee like 18 times. Oh, dude.
Mike. This is definitely not an easy one here. But he did make a couple of those in our match earlier, real thin ones down the rail.
Adam Davis on the left side of the screen just missed an 8-ball. He's up 4-3 on the former U.S. Open champion. Just a containing safety from Greg.
Stuck him to the rail.
Greg just tied it up 2 apiece with Wilson.
Oh, nice. Good work, Kane. Wilson's tough. Not that Greg's not.
Oh,
Ooh.
he missed the ball.
Went for the super thin edge there. I think his spin pulled it off just a little bit.
That's usually how I miss when I put that spin, because the spin you're putting pulls it off the line away from the ball. So you got to aim to hit it just a little thicker than you want, knowing that it's going to spin off that line.
It's tough. I have enough trouble, just center ball trying to catch a thin edge at that distance.
Yeah, I usually just either pick, if I'm going to put spin, I'm going to hit it pretty
It's a
full,
little thicker, yeah.
and or I just don't do the spin and then hit it as thin as I'm comfortable. The 3-ball's still tied up with the 8. It doesn't.
I'm not sure it goes to the left. I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it from.
Yeah, it looks like definitely go to our right, but that's the short side to get to. I don't know. Maybe he does like it. He has a much better view than we do, and better judgment probably than both of us. Definitely better than me. Again, I'll reference the beating I took first round. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, it did go. Oh, he's going to get a roll.
Get that 7 a little bit. I think he's got him.
No, I think he's pulled out the jump cue.
Okay. Did he?
Yeah. So Tommy Kennedy, 1992 U.S. Open champion, beat Johnny Archer. Just tied it up 4-4 with Adam Davis, who was up 4-1.
So that's a nice little comeback over there.
Adam's a real strong shooter.
He definitely is.
And super nice guy.
Oh, yeah. One of the. I've noticed that the crowd we've got here, I pretty much genuinely like every one of these strong players, and you'd think guys of that caliber might have a little attitude or something, but every one of them just the nicest people. Yeah.
Yeah, when we were down in Wilmington, Adam and I went over to Rackham's after we left break time. He drove me over there, and we played just for fun. There's no way I was going to play with money against him.
Yeah, I ain't messing with him.
But he had been planning on driving back that night. And I told him, dude, I've got a hotel room with 2 beds in it. Why don't you just crash here?
He ended up, after you went to sleep, he had ordered a pizza that apparently never came. And he was on the way out to the truck. We were parked next to him. We all ended up hanging out talking like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I was out. I had to get back on the road first thing to come play the USAPL League here.
Yeah. I remember you had an early day the next day. Yeah. Yeah, we hung out much later than we should have, given he had to play the next day. He had he knocked me out of that tournament. We went hill though. I was pretty happy about that, just getting to the hill with him. That's it. When he's in gear, he'll run right on away from you.
Real close. Ooh, there was a little wiggle at the very end there that actually got him straighter.
Was there?
Yeah, because I was exactly in line with the line of that ball.
I was actually, as it started to get closer, I was actually watching Steve's hand as he was pounding just a little bit harder each one, just willing that ball to stop.
But it looked like the cue ball was going to leave him a really tough angle, and then at the last second, it just kind of wiggled to the cue ball's left and left him straight in.
So that's a fortunate roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's got an interesting kind of a hitch to his stroke, but man, he hits them good.
Steve gets another one back. It's now 5-4. So is Ketten going over to watch the shot?
I believe so, yeah. I saw Christy calling for him. I assume he's got the camera out. I assume that I had assumed that's what that was for. Not sure what exactly, I'm looking at the chat window there. I'm not sure what exactly sounds hilly, unless talking about me, the hillbilly, but we added a Brit to class it up a little bit. The only man in the building with a beard that competes with mine. I may have to kill him.
That's because Aaron Jackson isn't here.
That's right. I can only talk that when he's not here. But to be fair, we don't have to put the amount of effort into ours.
Yeah,
ours are wild creatures.
Yeah, but he spends a lot of time every day grooming his beard.
This is a very, very manicured, well-kept creature. Mine is a creature of the wild.
He blow dries it every day.
Does he?
Yep, that's how he gets it so straight.
Okay. I've never actually tried to get mine straightened out. The last guy that I went to trim it, that I ran into a guy with a huge, just beautiful beard, and I was like, "Who does your beard, man?" I was like, "I need somebody to shape it up for me." I went to see him, and the first thing he asked me was, "You want me to get rid of some of these waves on the side?" I was like, "No, absolutely not." He said, "Man, everybody that comes to see me wants me to get it out straight." And I was like, "No, sir, I want you to shape it where it sits the way it naturally grows to where it sits well. That's why I can't shape it."
Shane Hardy's got a pretty nice beard.
Yeah. He does. In fact, you can't even talk much bad about Steve's there on the next table over.
Nice, Steve Olsen.
Yeah, can't say anything bad about that one. It's not quite as wild as ours, but it's there.
Looks like on table one, Monaim Nafati is doing what Monaim Nafati does, and that is make every ball. He's up 3-0 real quick. And Justin Malwin just beat Mike Yingling.
He did get by Mike, huh?
Yeah, he was up 4-0, and Mike got a couple on him, but lost 6-2.
Yeah, the last time I looked up, it was Mike had just won that. I guess it's the fifth game. Looking at the score box there, he had just won that fifth one. And I was wondering if he was going to go on a tear, but I got re-engrossed in the stream match here and started watching it. Forgot to look back and check.
I'd love to take Tommy Kennedy into just a bar where people have got no idea who he is, and just go up to some guys at the table and say, "Hey, you want to play doubles?"
Right.
And, I'll tell you what, I'll take that old man as my partner.
The most unassuming, and he's
Really, we ought to pay like
genuinely
200
a character
Just
too.
like
so.
Cots doubles, 200 a game.
Uh-huh.
He's even like when you watch him shoot, it's not like you're watching a Federer Gorse or a Josh Filler. It's not the prettiest stroke. So he could get away with it. He's like, oh, I'm just getting lucky.
Mm-hmm. Sneaks right up on you.
I think it was when they were in Atlantic City, Federer Gorse got done up in a disguise and went to a pool hall and started playing. And it didn't take long for people to say, look, like, you're Federer Gorse. I know you don't look like it, but I know you're strong. I can tell. I don't have to see your face. I can stand behind you and I can tell you're Federer Gorse.
Along those same lines, somebody just pointed out Josh Schultz is also catching up with the beard action.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Forgot to mention him.
He's grinding his out.
He's getting there. Hey, Jason, appreciate you joining us there. Been watching your comments. Didn't exactly know who it was. You're definitely not a free shot.
Which Jason?
Jason R.
Rogers. Yeah.
This is a sneaky one.
I'm guessing
using an initial.
I'm guessing that him and Angela are out of town somewhere this weekend.
Looks like Michigan. If I read no, that's Bob. That's in Michigan. Sorry, my eyes are a little blurry. Having a hard time reading this computer screen over here.
Adam, just a real nice shot on the 8 ball to get perfect shape on the 9 ball to go up 5-4 on Tommy.
All right. I tell you, he doesn't quit either.
No,
he's a very, very solid grind out player.
I know that Adam was a very high level player when he was younger, and then didn't play for a long time. He lived up in New York City. He was an EMT.
Yeah, he was a paramedic during COVID there in the city.
And then moved down here as a high-end carpenter.
Yeah, I've seen some of his work, folks, and he is extremely high end. If anybody needs something real nice done, reach out to him.
No, so funny. One of my closest friends is a extremely good carpenter, so he'd always been my go-to guy. But he just retired a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
He's actually about to move to Colorado to be near his father, who he actually picked him up from the airport last night. He was out there moving his dad into assisted living. Mm-hmm. Oh, what a shot!
Looks like Jason's home sick. That's why he didn't make it. Sorry about that, buddy. Hope you get to feeling better. Glad you're just laying in bed and not up here trying to tough it out. Sometimes it's just not worth it.
Jason was runner-up last week at Brass Staff in the full series. I was telling Adam today that I was kind of surprised that, given how late that match started, that Adam and Jason didn't split. Right. I ended at 4:00. I was long asleep.
That was I don't know if you saw him roll that safe there, but man, he hit that one.
Yeah, nice. A beautiful shot. He's going to go because he's also jacked up over 7.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to hit the 4, but what's going to happen?
He went and checked the line, so it almost kind of looks like it's coming to the 7 ball and off of it. But okay, it looked like it was kind of in line for the 7 there.
So Greg's going to have to spin the cue ball three or four rails to get to the 7 here.
Yeah. His speed's been very nice today. So
And the cue ball, this is a thin cut, so the cue ball has all this speed.
there he is.
Skip underneath the 8. Good shot.
Yeah.
Very good shot.
Yeah. That's the guy that beat the hell out of me first round, in case anybody's wondering. That's him right there. I got no shame. Anybody looks at the scoreboard, that's why. That's why I took the beating.
Oh, we got a good matchup on table 2. Two guys who know have played each other many times.
Yeah, Luke and Cameron.
Yeah, both up here from Wilmington.
Oh, Cam, the Q mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to see his shop in the Wilmington break time. These two are very familiar with each other's game. At the top of the screen on table 8, see Justin Martin shooting. When he has been in the room, I know he left, I think, to go get some dinner for a little while. But other than that, when he's been in the room,
Yeah,
if there was a table open, even if it was only going to be open for 2 minutes, he was shooting.
we were outside earlier. He was sitting outside catching some air and getting a little break right before he left. And we were actually talking about that. And he said, he said, if you watch, he said, as something I picked up on, which I'm sure he's, being a little humble there, saying it to me, he's like, something I picked up on is the guy that wins the tournament usually stays on the table the entire day. He said, I picked that habit up early. I said, yeah, it shows.
Yeah.
It shows. But he definitely is a believer in staying warm the entire tournament.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see him back out playing tournaments.
Yeah.
Today was the first time I'd met him. I've heard about him so many times.
Yeah, I'm the same. I had never met him. I just knew who he was.
When I went to the Philippines, most people said, "Well, keep an eye out for Justin Martin. You may well run into him in the pool hall."
Right.
I didn't, but I think he was playing at a different pool hall that I didn't go to while I was there.
He's definitely hitting them good. I was watching him warming up here on the screen table before the Calcutta earlier and everything. And
he says he's pretty fluent in Tagalog now.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Because you can actually get away with not learning any Tagalog phrases in Philippines and just speak English. And most people are conversational in English.
I would think, yeah.
And all the road signs, everything, they're all in English.
Okay. So I've known quite a few Filipinos over the years, and their English was as good as mine.
Yeah.
Which is not to say much. My English is probably not all that great, but
I definitely got the feeling. So I hadn't seen that level of poverty, and I lived in Ecuador for 5 months. So the Philippines, there's some nice areas that are super swanky, like nicer than Las Vegas. But then there's other parts of Manila that are just absolute horrible slums. And I think I got the impression that if you were in the poor areas, then the English wasn't as well spoken. But anyone with more affluent background was always brought up to speak fluent English.
okay. I know there's definitely some severely poor parts of that country.
Like every time I left my apartment building, I'd have 10 homeless kids running up to me for money.
Yeah. My godfather was there during the war, 80 years ago now. Can't believe it's been that long, but he talked about he hired a local kid to help out. He was a mechanic for the army, and he hired a kid. And he was like, what I was paying him, was nothing to me, even on a GI's salary. And that kid was basically supporting, his family of 4. He was the younger, and he was basically supporting them with that the entire time Ernest was over there. And he said he was happy to do it. He said, "You've never met better people." He said, "I was happy to be able to help them out." And I think they stayed friends, stayed in contact for about 20 years after.
He was probably paying the equivalent of like an average lunch for the cost of a lunch for and working the entire day.
Right.
And then he would be able to go home and feed his entire family for 3 days off of that.
Right. Yeah. That's probably about the right ratio. Yeah. And like I said, they stayed in touch for years afterwards. So mail was a lot slower back then, but I read some of the letters from him as a child. You know.
Oh, John Risco did get a rack off of Monaim's 4-1 over there.
I would assume that was a break and run because I have not seen my man miss one today. I'm sure he has, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, but John just scratched on the 4-ball, so that's going to be 5-1 in about 45 seconds.
You betting on 45? I'll take the under on that. Oh. And as soon as I say that, he decides it's a little straight and he wants to look at it twice. Well, it cost me a wing over here. I don't think that's exactly where he wanted to get, but I still don't think there's any chance he's not out. Drill that ball on the side, probably. Stick the key. Sorry if y'all at home can't see what we're looking at there, but you can probably reach it on digital pool if you want to check it out.
Yeah, Monaim has not been on the TV table yet. I'm sure he will be on.
Definitely hope so. Today. Definitely hope we can bring that. He's a new player to the area, one I haven't run into, but definitely been impressive what I've seen today.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier. So I met him last week at the pool series and introduced myself and told him I was excited that he was be playing our event. And he's probably the best player from Africa.
Which part of Africa is he from?
Tunisia.
Tunisia? He's definitely strong. I don't know how strong the rest of them are over there, but they'd have to be good.
Yeah, multiple-time national champion and African champion. And then this is his first time in the U.S. Been here for about a year. In February, he went to Vegas, played all the Predator events, and then all the U.S. Open events at Griff's, and he cashed in all the events at Griff's, and I think he had at least a quarter, if not a semifinal finish in one of the events. I think maybe it was the bank. I could look that up.
Glad to see him over here. I had to go over, before I did the players list for the Calcutta. I wanted to. Jason said he's been playing at Brass Tap some. Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, and
yeah, Bob, we're going to definitely try to get one of his matches on the stream.
Yeah, so I know that he showed up for one of their Friday night tournaments, but didn't try to hide who he was. I was talking to Jason about it. He said, he said, my name's Monaim. I'm like a 740 Fargo.
So that's a good guy.
He was very, very fair and honest and wanted the handicapping to be right.
You always have to respect that because it's easy for somebody that's completely unknown to rob a few places before they just figured out.
Dustin Wiley did post on Facebook, post a picture of him and said, "Who is this?" And within 15 minutes, multiple people had identified him. So
yeah, that is the new thing. It's not new to a lot of you kids out there, but the new with the internet and everybody knowing who everybody is has changed the ability of some of those road players to hide like they used to. But then you got, guys like Monaim that are classy enough that they wouldn't do it anyway. Mm-hmm. I've always felt that way. I'm not as good as them, so much less impactful. But if I go to a new place, I tell them exactly what I am and how good I think I actually play above that. It has to be ranked up a little bit.
There is a guy who was signed up to play this tournament. I'm not going to say his name, and everybody in the chat knows exactly who I'm talking about anyway. Who is definitely not of the same character as Monaim.
Right.
You know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Billy knows who I'm talking about.
I assumed. Yeah. I realized as soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I have been following some of that.
Yeah, big controversy about.
So that's just
rigging some action matches.
I am thankful that as poor as I've been at times, I've never been poor enough that I felt like I needed to cheat or steal. I got friends that don't play, you know, that think I'm awesome because they don't know anybody that plays any better.
Good shooting, Greg. Greg takes the win.
Yeah.
Steve will live to fight out of the losers bracket.
And fight he will.
Take a quick break while we get another match assigned.
Yep.